Hey friends, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Amber and welcome to another video on my channel. What is it today? It's Sunday. It's a food pantry video. This Sunday, you are actually going to be seeing a Sunday food pantry. You know how I said we have cut back on our food pantries. We are now only going to 4 pantries a month. We were going twice a week. Now we're only going once a week, and we're alternating which one we go to. One week we go to a Wednesday food pantry, which a lot of times is primarily nothing but produce, because it is just the way that one has always been, is we receive typically an abundance of produce. The one on Sundays, and also the one on Wednesdays that you guys see, you always see them on a Sunday, but the Wednesday one we attend it's one person, the entire family. You get one allotment, if that makes sense. The one you're seeing tonight, which is a Sunday food pantry, everybody over the age of 18 can shop. And today, 3 of us got to shop. It was Hannah, Josh, and myself. Nick is not home right now. He is currently traveling with his work. Sometimes it requires him to stay 2 hours away. Sometimes he's home for the type of work he does. So 3 of us got to shop. And again, this is part of the reason why we have decreased the frequency as to how often we go, because you're going to see the abundance we receive today. And it's a huge stretch with our budget. It helps us to be able to afford those things that you see me go to the discount grocery store and our Lidl, which is, again, just like Aldi. By attending the food pantry, it allows me to supplement it with my $200 a month. That is like my max, $200 a month on groceries. And then I supplement it with the food pantry, because without the food pantry, I would be completely lost. So yeah, enough of the jibber jabbering. If you need help, if you find yourself in the same situation, look in my description box, click on a link, see where it takes you. Or go down there, find my email, send me an email, leave me a comment, watch, like, comment, share these videos. The more views, the more help, because also, you guys, you also, by watching this video to the end, liking the video, commenting, sharing, you're helping to support my family. And by support my family, what do I mean? I use the funds that I receive from YouTube to help, it's an income supplement. I use that money to help with my debt. I also use that money to go towards our grocery budget, or to put into a home, not renovation, because it's not really renovating, it's repairs. I couldn't think of the word. Home repairs type fund. So like a savings fund for home repairs. I don't count on YouTube as an income, because it does vary from month to month. It's never the same, and it's never a lot. I'll go ahead and give you that right now. It's not a lot. It's enough that it's a nice little help, but I mean, it's usually just $100 to $200 a month. I mean, but again, that's a big help. Now, the thing with that is the more views, the more subscribers, and it costs nothing to subscribe to my channel, the more I can make off of YouTube. Watching the ads that also appear within the video helps as well. So I'm gonna get you guys turned around, and I'm gonna show you what we received at today's food pantry. Again, this is the Sunday shop and pick. So we got to pick what we wanted. There are items that you don't pick. It's just everybody gets one of this, one of this, one of that. So, are y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's get turned around and show you what we were blessed with. All right, we're gonna start off strong right here on this side, and we have some breads and stuff. Everybody got 1 bag of bagels, so we have 3 bags of bagels. Now for the bread, everybody got to choose 1. I chose these little rolls. I'm gonna freeze those and then pull them out when I need them. Same thing as this. I'm pretty sure Josh chose this. It is Tuscan style roasted garlic. I will probably freeze that, pull it out, and use it to do either garlic bread, pizza crust. It's going to get froze and then pulled out when needed. And then Hannah chose the Tuto baguette. I will probably go and cut this to make it fit in a freezer bag and freeze it, and then pull it out when we're doing like a pasta night, and slice it open, put some garlic butter, and delish. So that's our bread. For dessert bakery, we were allowed one item. Hannah chose this half of a berry pie. Looks delicious. And then both Josh and myself, surprisingly, chose raspberry pie pockets. There's 2 in each, and we both chose a pack of those. For the canned food, everybody was to choose one off of the entire shelf. Josh chose pure pumpkin. This is always nice to have on hand to cook with, but also if you have dogs, pure pumpkin is absolutely amazing if they have upset stomach. So this is always nice to have on hand. Hannah grabbed a can of tomato soup, delicious to eat or to use for cooking. I grabbed cream of celery soup to have on hand for cooking. Hello! Dogs just came in. And here, everybody was given a bag of Snickers pecan bars, and each bag has 5 in it. So we have 15 Snickers pecan bars. Wonderful blessing. Super sweet little treat there. We were all given one of these wild peony, Burt's Bees. Nice basket of eggs. Josh just took care of the chickens and collected eggs. There was a basket where you were to choose one item. It was either High Chew Bites or a Laser Pop. I'm assuming Hannah chose the Laser Pop, and Josh and I chose High Chew Bites. So move that out of the way so we don't drop it. All right. Moving back here, there was another drink because everybody got to choose one drink. They had Topo Chico, Diet Coke, and there was something else. Hannah already drank hers. She had chose a Diet Coke along with Josh. I chose a Topo Chico because I do enjoy this. With the wild cherry water enhancer, it tastes like Dr. Pepper. Telling you, it was delicious. Everybody was blessed with one bag of rice. So we have 3 bags of rice. On those shelf stable items, everybody was allowed to choose one item. Hannah and Josh both chose a box of New Orleans style jambalaya mix. I chose a bag of organic, made in Italy, authentic style pasta. I mean, it's like little twisties. So I figured that was a nice, different little type of pasta to have on hand, because you can stretch that and make a meal to feed an army. So super awesome. We were all blessed with 1 box of spaghetti. So we have 3 boxes of spaghetti. Same thing with the mac and cheese. We all got 1 box of mac and cheese. Everybody, we got 1 thing of the Kool-Aid jammers. Then with the produce, they had Ziploc items because they do this. They split it up in Ziploc bags to be able to help more families. We all got to choose 1 item. 2 of us chose grapes. I know I chose grapes. I don't remember which one Josh and Hannah chose, but someone chose grapes and another one chose a bag of melon and watermelon. Then they had some other prepackaged, what babe? I chose cantaloupe. Josh chose the melon, which means Hannah chose grapes. Then they had more prepackaged, and we were allowed to choose one of these. I chose the Italian style salad. Pretty sure Josh chose Brussels sprouts. And then Hannah chose, is that mango? Yes, mango. So really awesome help right there with the produce. I mean, it's a nice little addition. Gives us a snack. And over here is like your meats and your prepared. Or right here, sorry. Everybody was given some peppers. There was 2 more, but those 2 were completely soft. My finger went through them type soft, so I went ahead and took them to the chickens. Again, I have chickens. Nothing goes to waste. If I ever receive produce that is not suitable for human consumption, I have my chickens. We all received a pack of ham. Now, I will take this ham and put it in the freezer and then pull it out when I'm ready to use it. There was a container of like frozen items. Everybody was to choose 1 box or 1 item. I chose these potato blintsies because I have never actually had these. They're 6 filled crepes, but it's like a potato filling, I'm assuming. The crepe and then it's got potatoes in it. So I figured, why not try that, something different. So I grabbed those, and both Josh and Hannah had grabbed sweet corn arepas with mozzarella cheese. What's funny is neither one of them have ever had these, but I have, and they're absolutely delicious. So kind of excited to see that they grabbed those. So yeah, super awesome. Then there was another container that had like pre-made deli items that we were allowed one item. Somebody grabbed the roasted sweet potato and cauliflower ravioli. I grabbed the macaroni and cheese, and then somebody grabbed pork carnitas. Then for meats, there was two bins. Each bin you chose one item. Someone chose boneless, skinless breast cutlets. I chose ground sirloin. I chose the mild Italian turkey sausage. And then somebody chose ground beef here and another ground beef, which means Josh and Hannah, they each chose that. And then ground pork. So again, this is why I utilize the food pantry, because without it, there is no way that I would be able to feed the entire family everything we need with our budget, as good as I do by going to the food pantry. The food pantry allows me quality meats, some easy things, some decent, really nice produce, and decent shelf-stable items, the breads, and then, of course, the additions, like the bakery and the candy bars. I mean, it's a wonderful help. Don't feel shame in going to your local food pantry. I don't. It helps us. Until next time, take care, my friends.